there are cats everywhere doing things. So just be prepared for that. Oh my god, hey, hey, oh my god. Penny, you can't, okay. Yeah. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Thursday, and this week we're talking about doctors / gynecologists. And real quick before I share my experiences with you guys about doctors, etc., I am actually speaking at a hospital January sometime in January, about my experiences being trans and like other people's experiences being trans and being in the medical field, and I don't know. So if anyone has any stories that they would like me to mention, I would love if you guys left them in the comments below. I am hopefully going to be talking to mostly medical professionals, so I will relay your stories and I will tell my stories and just basically overall try to give people a better understanding about what trans patients need and want, and that they're all different, etc., etc. Okay, so my experiences being trans at the doctors. I recently made a video about this actually on my personal channel. Whoa, my voice. Oh my god. So if you would like to see that, go check that out. I will put the link in the description below. I really just want you all to see Penny right now. She is staring at that tank. She wants to eat that dragon so bad, don't you, Pen? You would eat the dragon. Yeah, you would eat it. Alright, anyways, my experiences with health have not really been great, but they haven't really been great, but they haven't been the worst I've heard, obviously, ever. Not obviously, for you, but for me. So, okay. So, when I first started, like, wanting to transition, I told my doctor, who was just, bless you, bless you. She was just a regular doctor at a practice, and she didn't really understand what that meant, and she, I don't know, she, from what I can remember, said, like, not really offensive things, I guess, but just, like, she was uninformed, and she said what uninformed people say to trans people about wanting to transition. So, basically, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I have to find a new doctor. So, I eventually found one at Fenway Health, which is a place in Boston, which I've heard very mixed reviews on, but my doctor is good. I've had positive experiences with him, so, yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious, actually, to see if people can give me feedback on Fenway Health, because I've heard a lot of negative things, so that's just always interesting to me, to hear how people's experiences differ with the same place. But before that, I got tea from a clinic in Northampton, which is very trans and queer friendly. So, actually getting tea was not that bumpy of a road. I did see a doctor at first from that clinic who was new, and he, like, had no idea what a trans person was, so he was pretty bad. But other than that, like, my experience there was fine, and then my experiences at Fenway have been great, and that's where I get everything done. I don't have to go anywhere for anything else. I get my hormones from there, I do my primary care there, I get my PAPs there, and as Chase mentioned, PAPs are very important. Talk to your doctor, obviously, and follow whatever your doctor says is necessary, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they check for cervical cancer. So that is something that you should get if you have one of those. Okay, so here are my feelings, I guess, on this. I get really dysphoric thinking about, what if something happened to me, like a medical emergency, and I had to be brought to a random ER, and they had never seen a trans person before. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this talk, is because if I can spread the word about trans people and how to take care of them to as many medical professionals and other people as I can, then that will make every trans person's experience that much better, and they'll actually have a chance of getting good quality medical care. So yeah, I am just really afraid, and I think it's interesting because while I'm afraid of having to go to the doctor, I'm also not really taking care of myself. And Yeah, it's interesting. I've had pelvic pain for about 3 years now, and I've gone to my doctor about it, but each time he's like, you need a pelvic ultrasound, and I'm just like, well, you know what? That's triggering, and I don't want to get one of those, so I just kind of abandon it. And recently, my period has come back, and it went away, but it's back again, and just like literally like an hour ago. So yeah, and I mean, that's not really that dysphoric for me. I know that it is for some people, but it's just more annoying. 4 years without having one and then have it again, and it's unpredictable, and who knows why it's happening, and you know, whatever. So I'm not doing it right, and I want to make sure you guys do it right. And you know, it's really important to find a doctor that you're comfortable with, and if you have to travel for a doctor that you're comfortable with, then you need to do that, because if you don't have a medical professional that you feel safe talking to, and you don't feel like they support you, then you're not going to want to go in for like routine medical care, and you're not going to get the care that you need. So that's really important, and I know that it's easier said than done, because my routine medical care has slipped through the cracks the past couple of years, and I don't know. I get nervous about what might be happening in my body, but I have adopted this practice of just ignoring it, so that is not good either. Don't do that. This is like how not to receive medical care. Just don't do what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, if you guys could share your stories with me, that would be greatly appreciated. And it doesn't have to be just negative stories either. It can be times where maybe you went into a situation that was bad, and then another medical professional said something or did something to make you feel more comfortable, or maybe it was that you were expecting your experience to be bad or negative, but it wasn't. So any story is good and something that I could use. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing that with me, that would be lovely. I do apologize for not making videos the past couple of weeks. My depression has gotten bad, and I just haven't really known how to deal with it. So yeah, that's basically the short version of it. But I am okay. I'm alive. I am existing. There's a cat right here. Like, life's looking up. She literally, I can't deal with this. She's literally been in the same position for this whole video. Just like this. And this is what she does. She just sits in here at the edge of the bed, on the very edge. She's literally, like, you can't get much more on the edge than her. And she just stares. Penny. 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 Alright guys, thank you for watching. And again, I'm sorry about my hiatus, but I'm just like trying to get my life together and see where I'm at with my mental health, and just trying to like get in check, and self-care is important, etc., etc. Okay, so thank you, and I'll see you next week.